Come and say g'day.
Up here.
Yeah.
G'day, mate.
I'm sorry, are you saying giddy up?
No, g'day just means hello.
Oh, good day.
Yeah.
It's not quite as controversial as this,
So where the bloody hell are you?
but it is a lot cuter. Sorry, Lara Bingle, but how can you argue with an animated kangaroo with the best eyelashes I've ever seen? The campaign launched in October last year in all of Australia's key tourism markets around the world. Except one, its biggest and most important one, China. The feeling is mutual, as China, having done away with its zero COVID policy, is now looking to inject its economy with much needed tourism revenue. Over the past decade, China's tourism revenue increased steadily each year. It peaked in 2019, having generated 2.9 trillion yuan, or 580 billion Australian dollars. In 2020, it had dropped by 60% and is making a slow recovery. At this rate, it will take until 2029 for the tourism economy to return to pre-pandemic levels. Domestic trips account for far more of China's holiday dollars than what's generated by international visits. About 6 billion domestic trips were taken in 2019, compared to only 32 million foreign tourists entering the country. The most popular destinations for domestic trips were Beijing, Shanghai and Guangzhou. In an attempt to lure more domestic visitors, many cities are having to get extremely creative with their advertising campaigns.
It's all about this sort of novelty factor or kind of gaining people's attention at the moment. So anything you can do to kind of gain people's attention, whether that's an animated kangaroo or dressing up in costumes, I think is really the way in which people are trying to stand out from each other.
Despite the costumes and swordsmanship, none of these people are professional actors. In fact, they're government officials. The trend started in 2020, when a tourism head in Xinjiang went viral on Douyin for dressing up in this badass Mrs. Claus-style outfit and riding a horse through the snowy countryside. Soon, officials from other cities were literally leaping to star in their own videos, including this one, featuring the Tourism Bureau Chief of Dawu County in Sichuan. The 3.5-minute epic titled Who Am I? Shows the official playing an emperor, ancient soldier, and even astronaut. Other cities in China are saving themselves the effort and avoiding the possible cringe factor in making these videos because they're already popping off organically. Earlier this year, the eastern city of Zibo in Shandong province went viral on socials because of something Australians also go wild for: barbecue. This specific dish of barbecue meat wrapped in a pancake caused visitors to inundate the town. Banks are getting involved too, with fast and cheap barbecue and e-skewer loans being approved the same day for restaurants who apply. Shut up and take my money. Why do you think barbecue in China is currently so popular?
When life gets busy, and so you want to relax after work, and I think barbecue is a good place to go with friends, families. You can like eat skewers and with some beers or like drinks, and I think that's a good way to relax.
Weekends and public holidays already prove challenging for cities, given most of China's population takes time off at exactly the same time. It has led to scenes like this, captured at a water park in Daqing last year. If there was a code brown, you wouldn't even know it. Ugh. Meanwhile, some experts have wondered if towns like Zibo going viral could help alleviate China's economic slump.
It's not just paid advertising that gets this message out there. Social media plays such an important role in terms of sending that message out and people liking an advertisement or liking a video and then resharing it with their friends and with their network.
Since going viral seems to be the easiest way to boost tourist numbers, I reckon I've got an idea to get people flocking to China and Australia. So what are you waiting for? Come and say good day, or ni hao, depending on where you want to visit.